Hello, everybody. How are you this New Year's? It is the second day of 2019. And I wanted to do this video, and I put angels in disguise because something happened to me today. Like I said, it's the second day of New Year's, we all know. And I had an amazing week last week. And I just today was feeling really blue. I was feeling really down. My daughter left yesterday back home, and so I was feeling kind of blue. But with all that said, I had an amazing New Year's Eve and a New Year's because my kids were with me and my husband, and that made it all awesome. But my daughter went back home, and really, I was feeling really sad and emotional today. It like literally hit me. It was very emotional, and I was just having a really bad day. And I say this because we serve a great God, and we serve an amazing God, but the enemy is real. Depression is real. And so it's a constant battle, but I thank God that I was delivered from depression many years ago. But I'm not trying to prolong this video. I just got to say what happened to me today. So I was feeling down again. I know I said this 50,000 times. And when my husband was taking me run some errands, my friend's daughter is a manager at Ulta. And we were talking about the store this weekend. And I never had been in there. And my niece, Tatiana, she buys sometimes makeup from there. Which one time she did my makeup. So anyway, so as we're coming by, I seen the Ulta store in Plant City, Florida. And I told my husband, oh, stop there. I want to look in there. Not that I had any money to spend or splurge, but I just wanted to not be in the house. I just wanted to, just distract my mind. And I go in the store, and I'm looking, and the lady says to me, you should go on our clearance rack. We have really nice clearance. And I'm like, oh, thank you, whatever. And I didn't even bring my purse inside because, like I said, I didn't really have money to spend. I just wanted to check out the store because my friend's daughter's the manager there. So I'm looking and whatever, and I found this beautiful little tote bag it was $29 originally, and it was on clearance for 14 something, plus they had a 50% sale, whatever. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to get this little bag. All of a sudden, there's this older woman there, and I said, Happy New Year's to her. We start talking, and all of a sudden she says, I've been saved, whatever, and we just start talking about the Lord. One thing led to another. I looked at her and I said, oh, I like your bracelet. And she said, oh, thank you. All of a sudden, she takes off her bracelet and she gives it to me. This is a bracelet that she gave me. This beautiful, amazing bracelet. Okay? She gives it to me. And I says to her, no, I can't take your bracelet. I just wanted to tell you how beautiful it was. She said, no, it matches your shirt and I want to give it to you. And I said, oh, my God, thank you. So she gives me the shirt the bracelet, and I literally almost started crying. And she says, well, it was nice meeting you, and she's going to leave. And she said, can I pray for you? And I said, sure. And she prayed for me right there in the store, and we did a prayer. And as she's praying, I gave her the biggest hug, and it just really warmed me up from how I was feeling. Not that she gave me the bracelet, the prayer. Just an amazing prayer that this woman did for me. Not even knowing what I was going through in that moment. Not even knowing what I was feeling. Not even knowing that. I didn't even know why I walked into that store. But there are still people like angels in disguise that God uses to just give you a hug. Just pray a prayer. The bracelet was a bonus. But it was just so amazing. And as I'm leaving, she said, oh, you're going to leave your stuff? I said, no, I'm going to get my wallet. I'll be right back. So I go outside, get the wallet. Like I said, I didn't even have the money to spend, but I really liked this makeup little bag. And so I have this bag here, because I'm going to show you. Okay, this huge bag. Look at this bag, okay? So I found this. This is what I found. This makeup little bag. It's so beautiful, right? It's amazing. Here's the price so you can see. It was on clearance. It was $29 whatever, and then it had a $14.97, and it was on a 50% rack. So I thought it was going to be like 50%, but it was already marked down, whatever. So make a long story short, and then I got this little lip balm thing. Well, mind you, I'm thinking this is going to be like $10 because supposedly it's on the 50% rack, and it's from the Ulta store. When I go to pay my stuff, she comes back to me and she's just chatting again, and I just say, okay. And then she said, well, I'm going to go, whatever. And then the lady's like, okay, your total is, okay, I need my glasses because let me tell you, I was just bust out crying, $20.55. And I'm thinking in my mind, oh my God, $20. So I'm like, okay. And out of a sudden, she gives me the receipt, and I'm like, and she said, oh, she paid for your stuff. She paid for this, for me. This lady that I just met in the store paid, not only gave me a bracelet, but paid my stuff. I mean, it's not even a need. It was a want, but God gives you even the desires of your heart. I'm not saying that that's what made me happy. What made me happy was the prayer that this lady gave me. And a lot of times we don't know what people are going through. And I was having a really bad day today. And I was not going in this store. And I said I wasn't going to cry. I was not even going in the store. But the steps of the man are ordered by God. Even for that. And to place that woman there to pray for me really helped me through the day. So when you're going through somebody, if we're just a little kinder to people and a little more patient and not so in a rush and not so moody, and just learn to stop, take a moment, breathe. How God just visited me in a store. Listen, this was a bonus, literally. I mean, I couldn't thank Miss Linda Schaefer more for her doing that for me. I mean, I didn't even ask for this gift. I mean, it's beautiful. You don't even know all the makeup it's got inside. It's huge. But for her to buy me this and pay my thing, just remind me how God gives you even the littlest things that we desire. You know, everybody was doing New Year's resolutions, and we all say it's going to be a great year and a prophetic word, and I believe all that, and I'm not saying I'm defeated. But, you know, none of that changes if we don't change our mindset. None of that changes if you do not put in the work. They could prophesy over you all year long, but if you don't get up and move, it is not going to change nothing. I don't care how many New Year's resolutions you do. I don't care how many prophetic words. We have to be willing to really die to ourselves. And I'm not saying the process is easy. It's not easy. But it's doable and it's necessary. And I want to be in God's will. Prayers, if you could pray for me when you remember me, are gladly accepted and needed. This has been a very difficult process for me, and I know I'm being raw and real. But I just say, God, I just want to be at your feet. I don't want good, I want great. And I'm not talking about for people to see me. I could care less for people to see me. I just want to be known by God. I just want to have a relationship with him, and it's the process costs you to die to yourself. And this lady just made my day. You don't even know. And then as we were leaving, she's like, you know, you call me, you're my new friend, whatever. I mean, she didn't want to even let me go. Oh, she gave me a big thing of Tide, and she just kept giving me all this stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. And maybe I thought she was my answer, but she kept saying, no, you're my answer. Maybe she was lonely. And maybe God put me there for her, and my feeling lonely helped her go through whatever she was going through. But I thank God for Miss Linda Schaefer and wherever she is. And if you remember, please pray for her, because she was my angel in disguise today and really lifted my spirits, because If anybody knows me, I love my children, okay? My children are like my everything. And it's been very hard being away. Even though my son is here in Florida, he works, I work. So our schedules really are hard sometimes to be together. So when I do get those moments with him, believe you me, I hang on to them. I cherish them. And I just want to ask for people to pray for me. And for those who I've offended, I just want to say I'm sorry. For those who I failed, I'm sorry. I can't take my past back. I can't take what I did back. But from this 2019, I want to be a different person. I want to be everything that God called me to be. I want to die to myself. I want to just live for Christ without holding back, with no restraints. And in doing that, it's costing me, and it hurts. It hurts. But I know that this is going to be so worth it. So I just wanted to share you my story about the angel in disguise today that visited me and gave me these beautiful gifts and paid my tab and then invited me to dinner. How about this? Invites us to go get a bite to eat and want to pay my dinner. And I'm like, no, I got it. But I just wanted to share that with you because God is so on time. He is so on point. And a lot of times people write all this stuff on Facebook and perfect marriages and perfect this and perfect. There's nothing perfect. And even me, I put stuff on Facebook, but it's not to show that I'm perfect. I don't have a perfect marriage. I don't have a perfect family. I just told my son and my daughter I'm blessed to have my family because we are imperfectly made perfect. We are imperfectly made by a perfect God who imperfectly makes us perfect just by God. So I'm not perfect. I'm not on Facebook trying to present myself something that I'm not. I have my struggles like everybody else, but I love the Lord. I love the Lord. I love my family. I love my friends. And I fail yous every day. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I fail my family who's close by and I haven't gone to see yous and I don't communicate. I know I'm horrible. But it doesn't mean I don't love you. It doesn't mean I don't pray for you or think of you. I'm just sometimes a horrible communicator. But I do love everybody. And I just wish everybody the best. And I just wanted to share that story because a lot of times you don't know what people are facing. You don't know what people are battling. And, you know, you see a smile on their face. But you don't know what somebody's going through. And if you could be a little kinder to people, you don't even know today. I was battling so bad. And for me to meet that lady in the store made all the difference in the world today. And I said, God, I want to thank you. I want to thank you that my steps are ordered by you. I want to thank you that I don't even know why I went in that store, but you knew. It was not about the makeup. It was just a prayer that that lady did over me. And that she took out of her time. And it really made me realize, you know, why the suicide rate is so high, depression, anxiety, because people expect you to be something that you're not. Well, I'm going to be what God called me to be, whether people want to hang with me or not. And I'm going to do what God called me to do, whether people want to be my friend or not. But if we could just be kinder to people, if we could just be kinder, you just don't know. It's so hard that you see people killing each other. You see suicide online because you see them smiling, but you don't even know what people are battling. You don't know. And then when they kill themselves or something happens, we're all crying. Oh, he was a great person. Tell them that they're a great person today. Don't wait for something bad to happen. Don't wait for them to be gone and you regret it. Why do we be so prideful when we're wrong? And I know you may think I'm making a fool out of myself. I don't care. I just wanted to tell everybody I love you. Happy New Year's. Be the best you that you can be. Flaws and all, God loves you just the way he created you. And please, let's stop being so mean to people and be a little kinder. It goes a long way, okay? That lady didn't even know what I was going through today. And God just put her right there. She was my angel in disguise. And the prayer, wow, that powerful prayer lift everything I was feeling off. And just, I had an amazing night. I had an amazing night. And I just wanted to share that, because a lot of times we put on this front that everything's okay, but inside it's not okay. So I just wanted to share that and tell somebody that whatever you're going through, remember, don't do a permanent solution for a temporary problem. God takes away our depression. God takes away the anxiety. And suicide, once you do it, is a permanent solution. But the problem is temporary. If you just hold on, I don't know who I'm talking to, but listen to me. I want to be so open and honest with you. I was suicidal years ago. I was so suicidal. I was on the verge of taking my life. And God sent an amazing person to my life. And they prayed me out of it. And I'm here only by God's grace. But I say this because so many people are fake and so phony on Facebook. And it's just sickening how we're so rude to people. And we're so quick to give our opinion and just be so mean. We're so mean. And I mean, I thank God today I walked in that store. I thank my friend's daughter for telling me about that store, because I've never been in Ulta. I just walked in there. Listen, if you know me, I'm not a makeup person. I don't even know how to do makeup really good. But I just walked in there to look because I was so depressed. I was so sad today because my daughter left, and I was just feeling really lonely, and I just went in there to look, and God said, it's so much bigger. My plan for you is so much bigger. And I seen Jeremiah 29:11 so clear. So clear. For I know the plans I have for you, Liz. I have plans with hope, a great ending. And I just thank God for that lady to be obedient to God's voice and not be ashamed to pray for me in a store. We were not in the back of the store. We were front and center at a register. And she grabbed my hands and prayed a powerful prayer for me that lift all that junk of the lies of the enemy. Listen, preachers go through it just because we preach, just because, listen, we're human. We feel. But I thank God in his mercy and his love and his unconditional love and grace. Visit me in a store, and not only visit me, but send somebody to pay my purchase. And God said, you know why I did that? Because I paid a long time. I sent my son and paid for you a long time. I have greater things in store for you. So to know that whatever I'm going through right now, it's going to be worth it. So I just want to apologize to anybody I've hurt in my past. I know I have. I know I've hurt a lot of people in my life. I wish I could take it back, but I can't. I've done so much wrong to a lot of people, pastors, friends, that I wish I could take back, but I can't. But I learned from it, and it made me a better person. And today just really opened my eyes to know that 2019 is going to be a great year. I love you guys. Have a blessed night. I'm praying for you. Bye.